Hey guys.
You stole my line. Hey guys. So yesterday I had my doctor's appointment, and we got pretty much everything taken care of. So the doctor said I do have some suppressed nerves. And he checked my reflexes. He said, "Has anybody ever told you that your reflexes are stronger than most?" I was like, "No." So he checked my reflexes, and then he had me press down with my foot on his hand and a few different times, and then pull up on his hand. And he said I'm not as strong as somebody my age should be. And so he said, we can get physical therapy, but if physical therapy isn't covered, I will have to get a hold of him and then try to find a different plan of action. So that's for all that. And then he prescribed me gabapentin for my body pain. I think it's like 300 milligrams 3 times a day. But I'm gonna start it at home because I don't know how it's gonna affect me. And since I've never been on this medication, I always like trying my medication at home first to make sure it's not gonna make me loopy, and if it does, to only make sure I take it at home. And then let's see. We got an appointment set up for OBGYN, so I'm gonna get I have a consult with an OBGYN doctor to get an IUD. And then let's see, so we covered pretty much all the bases. He got me a psychiatrist, and I talked to him. I was like, he said, he asked what antidepressants I had been on. I said, I've pretty much been on everything, and pretty much everything makes me aggressive. And then I remembered, I was like, oh, and my grandma said I have bipolar disorder. And he was like, oh, okay, well, that makes sense. And so he referred me to a psychiatrist, so that they can handle all that, all the psych meds, I guess. So everything is going to be just fine. I'm going to be okay. I'm just, my mental state's just a little rocky. But I will say it's not as dark as, like, even just a few weeks ago. But right now, I just need to make sure my stress isn't super high. And I just need to make sure I'm doing like at-home workouts, like squats, stuff like that, because I can't do push-ups yet because it does hurt, and I haven't gotten that upper body strength to do it yet. I also need to start working on my left shoulder because my left shoulder is slightly dislocated from a sports injury. I did have x-rays done on it, and the x-ray tech said it's still slightly dislocated, so that's nice. So I have to be really careful, like when I'm lifting weights, doing push-ups. I can't do a ton of them. I have to do them in small increments, otherwise I'm going to just feel all kinds of pain in my shoulder. And so also, with my hormone dosage being lower, I'm more manageable. I'm not as aggressive, but we found out that my antidepressant that I was just put on was making me super aggressive. And so he completely cut me off of that. So the next step, I guess, is a psychiatrist. So on top of the autism and the ADHD and all this, it's just like I'm like overwhelmed and a little overstimulated with everything that's going on, because I looked at my we have an app called My Chart. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that, but it shows all of our appointments, and I have like 5 appointments coming up, and I'm just looking at it like, oh my god, it's a little overwhelming. But I know it's going to be better to make sure I'm healthy, and take care of my body while I'm still young. My doctor did also get me a nutritionist. He put in a referral for one. He said that, I'm a little underweight, and I need to be at least a little bit more, I don't know, plump, I guess. I don't know what the right word is for that. But I guess I need to put some more weight on, which I already knew. So the nutritionist is going to help with dietary needs, protein powder, protein shakes, all that, calories and protein. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to actually putting some weight on, because I told him, I haven't been able to put weight on in a long time. And after my second surgery, my emergency surgery for the hematoma, I kind of just lost my drive to do any kind of workouts. Like, I started it up for a little bit, and I was doing good. I was doing it every night. And then I kind of just, I gave up, because I didn't see any progress. And, one of my brothers did say, if you keep at it, it takes a while for progress, especially with somebody that's as thin as I am. It takes just that much work, or that much more work. And, I kind of just got really, I don't know, I got really, I gave up, basically. And there's been a few times where I've broken down, literally, at work, crying, because I'm like looking at my body, and I tell Aiden, I'm like, I'm a stick. Like, I am so thin. And every time I say it, it breaks his heart, because he knows that I'm super self-conscious about my weight. And it's true, because I don't eat very much, but it's because my stomach has shrunk so much that after only eating a little bit, I'm full, like I'm done. And so also his task with me from the doctor is to also make sure I'm eating. So if I'm not feeling like eating, it doesn't matter. I just need to force myself. And if I can't do it, I need somebody to kind of push me a little bit. Because, otherwise I just won't eat all day. And that's where the problem lies. So I assume with the nutritionist, they're probably going to have me doing 3 meals a day, because I never eat breakfast, and I don't really eat lunch. I just eat dinner. And so, because I'm never hungry, so they're probably going to have me on a 3-meal plan, whatever. But yeah, things are going to be looking up for me. I feel good, as far as all that goes. I'm excited to hear what the nutritionist has to say. I'm excited to start working out. I just have to do it carefully. I just have to do it slowly and responsibly, as one would with a sports injury. But, it'll be okay. And I have to remember that. It's like I always say, it's all about mindset and stay positive. That's the biggest key here, is staying positive. A little update on my adopted parents who are in Hawaii. I got a picture yesterday from my adopted dad, and it was a close-up of where their condo used to be, all the rubble, their 2016 Kia Soul that's just charred and burned, and it is heartbreaking. It is really heartbreaking. Like, I'm feeling their pain from here. And like I said, we don't get along all the time, and things have been said, things have been done between each other to hurt each other, but this is not what I wanted for them, and I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. So please, guys, keep them in your prayers, keep them in your thoughts, keep Hawaii in your thoughts and prayers, and let's just hope that everybody can kind of congregate and get together and help each other and support each other the best they can. I do have my Venmo and my CashApp in a video description. I will put it in this one too. The reason I'm doing Venmo and CashApp is because GoFundMe does take a few days for it to process and then go to your account and then all that. And so I just want it to be simple and easy, and that way, you know, when I receive donations, I can just send it over to them and, you know, kind of help out. And it would mean a lot to me, it would mean a lot to them, and, you know, just keep them in your thoughts. Philly is over here chewing her wishbone super loudly. Throw more. Hi, baby. Gosh, you are so cute. You're gonna be huge, you know that? Your paws are huge. They don't look huge from far away, but they're pretty good size. Hi, baby. Oh, hi. Oh. Whoa. Fill more. I love you. Yeah. What? Are you using me as a pillow? I love you. And YouTube loves you too. You know that? There's lots of people on there that love you. They think you're such a beautiful girl. Yeah. You're my princess, huh? Alright, guys. I'm gonna end this video right here. Thank you. Keep smiling. Keep your head up, and as always, you are beautiful and you are worth it. I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and just try to stay positive. Thank you. Is there anything else you want to say?